Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Age of Strife. So, you guys have made it back to Wadsworth. Poisons with you. How many poisons is that you have now? Because you got some before, didn't you?
Yeah, but I gave that to Ginger and had her put it on her sword when we were fighting the werewolf.
Right.
Or on her spear, and then she never hit the werewolf. So,
Oh, it's a shame.
yeah, so I have 3 doses of poison. And the pin ring, which I suppose I just carry. I probably don't wear it all the time. That'd be really strange.
Yeah,
So I carry around this illegal ring with me.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody minds.
Yeah, they won't mind until they see it.
Yeah.
It's easy to put in a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's meant to be disguised as a normal ring, so it's not easy to spot.
I need to Google pin rings. I don't actually know what they look like.
Well, you just got a needle type on the inside.
Yeah, I figured.
On the outside if you want to punch, but it's better on the inside.
None of these are what I mean by pin ring. Oh
well. Google pin ring poison.
Good idea.
Get something a little bit closer. I think. Maybe not. No, these are just things to hold.
There's a ring with an eyeball.
It's a pretty simple design, though. It's just a metal ring with a metal spike, right? That's it.
Yeah,
it's got to be some sort of foldable spike, though, that you can hide and then unfold it when you need it. So none of these have what we're looking for.
Oh, well. There's a ring that has a teapot on it with an openable top. That's really strange.
Do you have any ingested poisons yet?
I do not have ingested ones.
Well,
I get all those.
We do actually. You have that probably spare belladonna and wolfsbane.
That's true. I might have some of that. How would I guess like you cook food and then like sprinkle some belladonna on top.
Yeah, or cook it into it.
Yeah.
So I guess some toxins have a certain point of breaking down, so you could stir it at the end while the food is cooling.
I can make some belladonna butter.
Make some belladonna brownies. Feed them to people.
Wonderful. I bet Cowboys from Greendale wouldn't be suspicious at all if I made him some brownies.
Probably not. Be a pretty easy way to kill someone.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, back in town, I'm gonna
go buy another horse.
No, first of all, I'll take my gear back to the house and dump it in a room, and then I'll come with you to the market.
I guess
Arthur,
Arthur should go with you.
Yeah, you
horses.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, Luther's gonna rest and make a healing poultice so we can heal a bit overnight.
Okay. Anything else you guys are doing?
I think Luther's probably done for the day. He's just gonna wait for them to go get another horse, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
How much did we say? It was like 90 gold for the other horse?
Yes.
Let's see. I know from
90 for the caravan and like 150 from the other nobles.
Right.
Yeah, nobles it was super expensive, but for the caravan it was, I think 90 sounds right. It was either that or 100.
Okay. So you can get one from the caravan for 90 again. Arthur can come and see if there's any ones that they're willing to sell with outstanding qualities. Why don't you give me... You don't have to make a check for that, right? You just automatically can tell.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Traits. Is that money and equipment? I think so. Horses. Equipment. Here we go. Okay, one of the horses they're selling is a kind of a broken down nag. not particularly useful. Older horse, kind of on the way out. And the other two that they're willing to sell are fairly average horses. Looks like they're keeping all their fine spirited horses for themselves.
That's okay. We only need a standard horse that can do things. How much more money have we got left? Spare? Got enough, right?
Like 1,500 or something.
Cool. Let's open that up.
Although it's not really gold, it's Nixon loot, whatever that is. But, yeah.
Go ahead and pay for it, and then roll 3d8 for your horse's HP.
Also, what do they look like?
It is a tawny horse. There we go. They're both tawny, the average ones, and they're both females.
Oh. Well then, I need to think of a female horse name. Actually, what horse? Oh no, it's only got 6.
Oh dear God!
I googled tawny horse, and it's all Barbie dolls.
You know, Arthur should be able to discern which of the two tawny horses are stronger. Why don't you roll a second set of HP, and then you can pick between the two of them.
Arthur's fancy.
There you go.
That's handy.
I can do more than just shoot a bow, guys.
Unless you want to lie to him, Arthur, and tell him to take the weaker of the horses.
No, I'll get the stronger horse.
This one
Okay.
is totally incredible. I found it.
Okay, so we'll buy that. We'll buy that horse,
Mhm.
and we'll ask for its name.
Oh, you ask for its name. You're not asking to. Other
Yeah,
people
we asked
for a
the
name.
caravan staff.
The horse's name is Majestic.
Well, I mean, it's a nice name, but it's a bit up there for me, you know?
Well, that's the name of the horse.
It's a great name. I'll keep it.
Okay.
You don't want to name it Joy or anything like that.
No, Majestic the riding horse.
So I guess that's my horse and Arthur's horse have 1 month of training, but Majestic is just
Starting over.
terrible and normal.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
I think I probably intend to fight on foot most of the time.
Makes sense.
All right.
Okay, then I guess if we're walking back from the caravan, Arthur wants to talk to Ginger as we're on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah, Arthur says, Ginger, when we're done with the goblins, I know we have to do that first, but aren't we gonna go back to Nixon and hunt down that crab?
We are going to go back to Nixon. Not just for the crab, though. Those other things on the other side. As well. I hate to think of going back there, seeing them wielding my equipment fighting against me.
I
Right.
think Arthur imagines Luther in his head saying, "Tame the crab, tame it."
Do that ranger thing.
Do your thing, Arthur.
Yeah. Arthur nods and says, "Right. I was just thinking if it was one of my sisters that the crab had gone after, I want to get it as soon as possible. But I mean, that's up to you two."
I get what you're saying, yeah.
loose wounds or any of that.
No, my hatred is not for the crab, but for the whole of Nixon. It's equal.
Yeah, there's definitely something not right about that place.
Okay. So, we're gonna rest till tomorrow. I think.
Okay. You
No
guys.
one else is injured, right?
No, just you.
Okay.
You guys rest through the night. Roll your D3 for HP gained via the poultice.
Do I tend to myself with a medicine check as well?
It
Or what I
wouldn't
need
do
to-
anything because you don't normally heal after the same day that you were in combat. Normally, you need 24 hours.
Oh, 1 HP. Incredible.
Beautiful.
I'm up to 8. Somehow I keep going to fight these goblins while not at full strength. But I don't know.
So, okay, you can take a goblin hit.
Yeah.
Just
But
don't
they
take two.
probably won't even hit me to begin with.
Hmm.
You got more health than a level 1 thief. So
Yeah, I'm glad I'm past the days of having 1 health. That was frightening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We go to the next day. You guys have with you Kel Reginald and your 10 soldiers.
Is Cal Reginald coming with us?
I mean, he's in charge of these soldiers. Yeah, he's definitely coming with you, unless you tell him not to.
Does Cal Reginald have armor?
He has armor and a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's, well, he's still a knight, but he's a bit retired.
He's 20th level.
He's one-handed.
Yeah, but that's still pretty good if he's 20th level.
He's not 20th level.
Okay. He doesn't get like plus 20 to hit or whatever. That's unfortunate. Well. So I guess we get up bright and early, and how long do we think it's going to take to get through the marsh
To the where?
to the mountains? Because we're going to have to go over some hills too, I guess. But we're going to go
Alright.
straight through to the mountains and try to find a decent path.
So you can go 24 miles in a day. You're going to go at 1/3 movement rate through the swamp, I think.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And do the soldiers have their own supplies?
I'm sorry, you're going at a lot less through a swamp. It says marsh or swamp is 1/8 movement speed. So that'd be 3 miles a day through a swamp.
Oh my gosh, we'll never get there.
This could be a moor, which you would do 1/4 movement speed. So that'd be 6 miles a day. So probably somewhere around there.
How did the other noble family get information about the mountains?
They could have just
have-
been lying. But
It's a wonderful question to have. I really should have asked them when they mentioned that they did that.
Yeah.
Would have been a great question at the time.
Yeah, so the day before, Kel Reginald was gathering the mush and hopefully supplies as well.
Mhm.
I would guess they would each have a backpack
Yep.
at least.
They've each got a pack with food for 4 days and a pair of water skins, and then armor, weapon,
yeah. Did we get them 2 spears or just 1?
2 spears.
Okay.
They'll only be taking 1 with them. The others, you practice spear.
Just in
And,
case they break it.
yeah, and also when you're practicing with throwing, it's nice to have multiple around, and
Yeah.
you need a backup
So we don't
weapon.
need to like babysit through supplies or anything like that?
No, they'll be fine.
Okay.
So it'll take you, it'll take you 2 days to get through the swamp to the hills.
Okay. That's not the worst thing ever, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we have to get to the mountains.
Yeah, and then it'll probably take another day to get to the mountains. So 3-day trek to the mountains.
And then back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess they have more supplies then. They probably have 6 days worth of food. Or 7 days worth of food.
Okay. This might be a bit of a struggle.
Okay. So we each need to have our supplies on our horses. Does Kel Reginald have a horse, or is he on foot?
He's on foot.
Wonderful. Does he want to come with us? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wants to. I mean, that's his job
Alright.
to run these troops.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I guess Luther's gonna make sure he has plenty of bandages in his medical kit because he expects many casualties.
Okay. Are you guys setting out? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a look at our tables here. Do do do. Okay, so who is leading the party?
Oh, we discussed the formation during the break, didn't we?
Cool. I wasn't around for that, but what's the riding situation like, or the marching situation?
Probably not taking our horses, I guess.
I think we should.
How would the horses move even slower than us in the marsh?
No. I think it would probably be a wash. In some areas, they would be very difficult to guide. You know, they're not going to want to trudge through muck and water, and most of you guys aren't proficient horseback riders. In other areas, they'd move a lot quicker. So I think it would probably end up being about the same.
I guess I do actually kind of need my horse to carry my things. Oh dear. Because if I don't have my horse carrying stuff, I'm like at least at medium encumbrance.
Uh-oh. That's going to delay your marching a lot.
I'm going to bring my horse.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was envisioning a chevron type pattern with our militia 5 and 5.
Okay.
And then put Luther in the middle on a horse, put Ginger and Arthur on either side of horses, and somewhere in between, Kel Reginald can march behind his troops.
Sure. That'll work pretty well for most open overland stuff. When you're going through some sections of the swamp, you're going to have to break formation when it gets too deep and there's only one or two paths available, but you can do a chevron formation the rest of the time. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys push out into the stinking marsh. It is fetid and gross. It's the awful smell that always accompanies this place.
Does it smell like it could set on fire?
It does smell like sulfur a little bit. Maybe.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to remind myself of what all's in this ridiculous swamp.
Everything, just all the horrible things.
Yeah.
If it could hurt you, it's in here. Okay. So you guys set out. The first day is fairly uneventful. You push through the swamp. You make about 4 miles of progress between your troops and you guys, and the difficulties of moving this many people through such a perilous area where sometimes the water comes up to your neck, and you've got all your supplies that you don't want to get soaked, and kind of people poking around with sticks ahead of time to find passable places. It's a bitch with your horse who is not super excited about mucking through some of this stuff, and takes a little encouragement here or there to get going. But you guys managed to make a good 4 miles of progress through the swamp. The walls of Wadsworth are lost to you by now. You only see the Tuk-Tuk Mountains rising in the north and the Blackthorn Forest in the west, and then just kind of boggy, swampy stuff everywhere. You managed to find at least a sizable section of land, dry land, to make camp. But all around you is kind of thick, goopy water with all sorts of things in it. Strange frogs swimming around, big kind of lily pads that are thorny on the bottom, old dying trees, and some living trees, thick with Spanish moss. There's snakes, frogs, all sorts of things kind of moving around.
Are
You do
there-
spot a few snakes here or there. Most of them are non-poisonous, non-venomous. You do spot a few venomous ones, but they're far enough away that by the time you manage to get to them, they'd be gone. The swamp is not a very easy place for you guys to move.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're camping.
Yeah, you guys make camp for the night. Kel Reginald sets up washes with the men, gets them going in orders,
Right.
and let's see if there are any encounters that night.
Does riding on a horse through a marsh count as strenuous activity?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I find any poultice ingredients along the way?
Don't you have a greenhouse filled with them?
Yeah, I guess I could have brought ingredients because I know
Yeah.
you said poultices themselves expire pretty quickly. But if I don't mix them until
Right, well, like the plants degrade pretty quickly. So if you pick some plants and bring them with you, you can chop them up into the appropriate thing. Yeah, you
Okay.
can have some poultices with you.
okay, so I will continue to heal myself.
Okay. Let's see. So that night, you're all sleeping cozily when you're woken by a soft shaking from Kel Reginald. He comes to each one of you, waking you up in turn with a shh. As you come back to consciousness, you can hear this sound. It sounds like something is moving through the water, like a boat or something, some sort of large thing moving through the water. You can't see anything because it's dark.
Okay. I'm
There
gonna
are
start
some
putting on my
stars up in the sky right now. Malchus's constellation's well above you.
armor.
Some
Actually,
of
I
the
think if
other
I could have slept in my armor, I would have.
We
I think that's been discussed.
sleeping in your armor.
Start a
Yeah.
fire. Some torches out.
Wasn't it like you
can do that.
like pawn checks or something?
There needs to be a system for penalties for sleeping in your armor.
Yeah.
I think mostly it's just that you can't. It's probably difficult to fall asleep in armor.
Yeah.
But I guess
That's
given
fine.
enough,
I guess.
exhaustion enough, you can probably do it.
Yeah. Well, I think in the marsh, you definitely want to sleep in his armor if possible.
Sure, you can have been sleeping in your armor. That's all right.
Okay.
Anyway, so you're all woken up by Reginald, as well as the rest of the troops. And Ginger, were you going to make a fire?
Asking the rest of them, like original as well. Like, should we start torches, or would that bring too much attention to us?
Maybe we should wait until it gets closer. Prepare to start fires, but don't light them yet.
All right. I'd like to start putting on my breastplate then. Guess I can do that without help, probably.
Okay. You start putting on your breastplate. This will take a little while. With help, it's a little bit easier. But you get it done. Reginald comes back, having gathered everyone around except for one person who's on guard duty, and whispers, "I'm not sure what's out there, but it's definitely something. It's big."
Oh. How does he say like how far away it is or where he thinks it is, or does he know?
No.
And where are we, like in a tent or something?
Unless you brought a tent, everyone's just sleeping out on the open ground.
We have a large tent that I think we all sleep in usually when we travel around.
Okay. So you have a large tent set up then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does he bring everyone in? That'd probably be hard to fit. Like
No, you don't fit everyone in it.
14
It's
people
the 4 of you with Reginald sleep in there, while the 10 of everyone else
Yeah.
sleeps outside.
Okay, so we're all like gathered outside the tent,
Mhm.
and it's dark, and we just don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
If we can't see anything at all, I think it's best to light a torch, right?
Yeah.
That's what Luther's gonna say anyway. Or maybe I'll just light a torch.
I think if it's anyone's out there, it probably already knows we're here. Look how big our group is. You might
Yeah.
as well see it.
Good point.
All right, the sloshing sound continues, but you get a torch lit, which brings an abrupt stop to the sloshing noises out in the swamp. And it doesn't quite get quiet because there's the sounds of life all around you, the insects, the bugs, the frogs, all the things that are out there.
Yeah.
And then that sloshing, moving sound like a boat going through water begins to increase in volume. Your torchlight only sheds a little bit out, but in the far distance you can see a large shape moving towards you. It's maybe 40 feet by now, but the thing's got to be at least like 10 feet wide and 20 feet tall or something. It is huge.
Alright, so
I hand one of the men the torch, and I just tell everybody to spread out.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my shield and spear and start spreading out.
Okay. As your people spread out, coming into view is a hydra. The large monster that inhabits this swamp that is rarely seen by survivors comes into view of the flickering torch. The soldier who's holding it, starts to let out a curse, but gets caught partway through it with the shock and awe of that. And we roll initiative.
Okay. If Cal Reginald doesn't say it, Luther's going to yell out to go for the next.
Go for the what?
The next.
Okay.
How far away is it?
What am I rolling?
Like 40 feet. It's within range. It's very close.
Start with a javelin then.
I gotta figure out how many heads this guy has.
Funny.
I think we've mentioned how many heads this thing has.
On the monster notes, it says it has 8 heads.
Perfect. Thank you.
16.
I can have 16 heads if you'd like.
No, I was just that's my initiative.
Oh, okay. We're gonna divide the soldiers into 2 groups of 5, and Kel Reginald into his own group as well.
Okay.
Alright. And then the Hydra goes here. Okay, so the Hydra's definitely going last. And the party 3 goes first.
Alright. I pick out the neck that looks easiest to hit. And is that a called shot if I throw specifically the neck?
I don't know. The neck is a big enough thing. It's basically a target in and of itself. You don't have to make a called shot against it.
So I pick out the neck that looks easiest to hit and start throwing daggers.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a miss.
Nope, the dagger falls short.
Are you going to apply those poisons?
That might have been a good idea, but not to throwing daggers, I don't think.
Okay, who's next? It looks like Arthur is next.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a shot at it. +4. And here we go. Nope.
Oof, nowhere near it. Okay. Ginger, you are next, and then actually I think you're tied with... No, Reginald goes after you. The Spearmen go after that. They rolled terrible on initiative.
Alright, I'm going to launch a javelin.
Okay. Hurl it.
Oh no.
Make a saving throw versus death. Oh god.
That's a
Make me a roll to hit against one of the spearmen who's running up to fight the Hydra who you accidentally target in the back. God,
no.
You skewer one of your own spearmen with a javelin. Please roll me damage.
They're dead.
quite possibly. I need. Where's our Age of Strife book? I need to write down all of their HPs.
I wonder what the morale hit is when you get killed by your leader.
It can't be very good.
Or when one of your friends gets killed by your leader, I guess.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. They actually have higher morale because they realize that angering Ginger is worse than fighting Hydra.
It's the Russian tactic. All right. You did 4 points of damage, which does not kill your guardsmen, fortunately. And then it is their turn. Let's see. These guys are fresh troops. We're going to give them some morale checks here because they're facing a Hydra, and they just got stabbed in the back.
That one guy hopefully might pull back and not fight.
Okay. Looks like both groups passed their morale checks, just barely. And the first group of 5 goes to stab at the Hydra.
Well, they probably can't even reach the next if they're melee attack.
No, but they could do some nice thrusts. They actually score 2 hits on the Hydra. What is spear damage? Is it 2d4?
Yep.
Ginger? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, 2d4 for the normal spears.
Right. So he stabs, one guy stabs the neck, or a section of the body for 6 points of damage, which is beautiful.
Nice.
Another scores 4 points of damage against a different section. The next group of 5 comes in and scores 2 hits as well. Again, one doing 4, and one doing 4. Very nice.
Okay. I'll yell out, whoever takes down the Hydra gets a 20 gold bonus.
Reginald comes in, sword in hand, takes a slash, a terrible roll to hit against the Hydra, who then takes its turn. It gets 8 attacks. So here we go. Your soldiers have what, 14 AC?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh dear god.
Did the one that got stabbed by me decide to fight or
Oh yeah,
stand back?
he's fighting.
Okay.
But I think the 18 and 20, the natural 18 and 20s are definitely going to kill someone.
Yeah.
Because that is a single crit and a double crit. So the first guy, one of them just takes a hit for 2 points of damage, but that's the one that Ginger stabbed in the back. So that one goes down. The natural 17 is not a crit, but it is a hit for 5 points of damage, wounding one of your soldiers, not killing him. Ooh, oh shit, hold on. I'm taking down the wrong HP. That was a Hydra HP, not person HP. How much damage? No, the first bite did 2, right? That doesn't actually kill someone. The next one does whatever it was, which does kill a person. Then the critical does 14 damage, rips a person to shreds.
Jesus.
The natural 20, well, that guy only had 2 life anyway.
That's enough to kill Luther in 1 hit.
That was 5 attacks, and the remaining 3 are 1 hit and 2 misses. The hit is a bite for 2 points of damage, not killing a soldier. And anyone with second attack gets it right now.
Alright. I got
2
one.
more attacks.
Can I make second attack?
Ooh, hit, Arthur.
Alright.
On the sound.
There we go.
2 points of damage. You strike one of the wounded heads, and it slumps and drags, or kind of plops into the marsh.
I'll take it.
8 and 9 are both misses. Initiative for next round.
I'm gonna dismount my horse. Wait, no, not on a horse yet. Horses are at the back of a tent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to spear and go to fight it.
Okay. Your people go at 10 and 11, and Reginald goes at 11. 10, 8, 9. 8 goes first.
Okay. Stab.
Wild miss with a 7. Patrick at 9.
Okay, so I take out a throwing dagger, I kiss the blade, and I pour one of my which poison is it? One of my doses of type H poison onto it, and I throw it at the neck.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh,
It goes wide and lands in the swamp somewhere.
Ouch.
well,
Okay, Arthur. No, so one of the groups of spearmen goes at the same time here. This group had 5, but is down to 2 people in it. They come up and make their attacks while yelling at each other about, get around to the side. Ooh, both 17s. They both stab the Hydra while yelling at each other. One doing 7 points of damage to a neck, which is fantastic. The other doing 5 points of damage,
these people are better than us.
which wounds Hydra again. So it looks like, what is it? Most of the necks are wounded in some regard, in one way or another. 2 of them seem to be untouched, and it's Arthur's turn.
All right, another longbow shot here. There we go. Good luck. 16.
16.
All right. There we go. 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Wounds another neck badly. Reginald goes with his attack. Oh, a 4 is a terrible. And the other 5 soldiers all make stabs with their spears. 7, 5, 8, 3, and a 19.
There we go.
Almost a crit, not quite. 1 off. Could have done it. That's 4 points of damage, which brings another neck down to low HP. The Hydra's turn. It has 7 attacks left.
They have a lot of targets for it.
Let's see. Ginger, you're in melee, right?
Yep, and
Okay.
Kill Reginald is as well.
Oh, they better not go kill Reginald.
Okay. There are 9 possible targets for the heads. Each head can only go after one, or each target is only going to be attacked by 1 head. Perfect. These have to be re-rolled. Okay. Let's just get these sorted out in the right order. Okay. So the first bite is a miss. The second bite is a hit against this guy who has 8 HP. Bites him for 3. Brings him to 5. Next attack is a hit for 2 points of damage, wounding but not killing a soldier. Next one is a miss. Next one is a miss. Next one is a miss. And attack against Ginger is a hit. It's a 23.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
Ginger has like 1,000,000 HP.
You take 8 points of
Yeah.
damage from the Hydra bite, Ginger.
Okay. Yeah, I have 28 HP. Not a million.
The Hydra gives a nice roar with a few of its heads as the people are dying all around. Let's do initiative.
Second shot.
Oh, second shots, yes. Good call.
There you go. 20.
Nice hit.
There we go. 6 damage.
Right. I'll get my second attack next round.
All right, you drop a head down, killing it. The Hydra is not looking great. It is down many heads, but your troops are pretty badly wounded too.
I got a 17, and I'm going for a wounded head.
Okay.
Is that just E3?
Yes.
3 damage. And one more attack. 13?
13's a miss. Okay, you did 3 damage. You almost kill, but not quite. You bring one of the heads down to bare minimum.
So I'm down to 3 throwing daggers.
Okay, let's roll initiative. Ooh, your spearmen are... Oh, God. Your spearmen and Kel Reginald rolled terribly for initiative. Natural 8, 9, and 10. Patrick goes first.
Another throwing dagger, the same one I almost brought down.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit. Oh, God. Wild miss. Saving throw for Steph.
What's my save for stuff? 13.
Oh,
God, you target, make a roll to hit against one of your potential spearmen. They have AC... I guess they have AC 13 against you, but then you get +2 for back attack, so...
Is it still between all of the melee targets?
Yeah, because I want to hit Ginger in return for her hitting me with her spear.
Yes, I will roll to see who it is that you're targeting, but make a roll to hit.
Okay.
Revenge.
+2 for back attack.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you hit Kel Reginald!
Oh no, courage.
You critical Kel Reginald with the dagger in the back.
Yeah, that's 2d3. Probably gonna get 3s.
Oh dear God.
Just 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but the video fails his saves against criticals and gets loses.
No, he passes his save for Steph.
I take off his other hand.
You did 3 to him? Okay.
Yeah.
Who was next in the initiative order? Looks like Arthur was.
8. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Yet another longbow shot.
Thank God that wasn't a poison dagger.
Yeah.
Terrible miss. And Ginger, you go up 14? Yeah. The Hydra goes next. Even with a +12 to initiative, it goes next.
+12. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a gargantuan creature. It goes really slowly. Alright, I need to roll targets first before I roll attack rolls. 6 random targets within range. Uh-oh. These 2 have to be re-rolled. There we go. Okay. First attack against one of your wounded soldiers. The one that Ginger had initially hit is a miss. Second attack is a natural 20, which does triple damage.
Jesus.
Oh my God. 19 points of damage, ripping apart one of your guardsmen. They are dropping like flies and not doing too well. Next is a natural 1. Saving throw for Steph is a pass. Next attack is a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hits.
No.
Not attacking Ginger for 8 points of damage, dropping another one. You're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guards right now. Reginald gets attacked by the Hydra for a hit. That's a 23. It's not a crit, though. It wasn't a natural 18. Reginald takes 8 points of damage. He is badly wounded. He's got a huge chomp in his side. He's actually going to have to fall back. He's at 1 HP. And Ginger, one of them goes to bite you for a, what is that, a 20?
Oh my gosh.
It's a hit. You take 4 points of damage.
Alright.
Could be worse.
Okay. You've got 5 guards left. They definitely need to make a morale check. They're being ripped apart here. It's nighttime. They're in an unfamiliar swamp. They didn't sign up for this shit.
Yeah, but what about the 20 gold bonus?
I think their lives are more important for them. All 5 remaining guys break. They can't. They're not going to fight this thing. They just flee. They run into the swamp, hopefully in the direction of Wadsworth, screaming, yelling. They're dropping their shields and their spears, and just bolting into the swamp. Reginald is here. He sees all of his men breaking around him. It's just Ginger up adjacent to him against the Hydra. Reginald makes himself a morale check and passes with flying colors. He makes 2 attacks this round because he forgot to make a second attack last round. Both of them are natural 3s. Reginald, he's bleeding. He's at 1 HP, but he's not going to let himself go down like a coward.
Right.
Autumn, Ginger.
A stab.
Nice! You critical one of the necks.
That is 4d4 plus 2.
You bring one of them down. The Hydra is down to 5 heads out of 8. It
End of
is
the round, I have my second attack.
right. Let's get everyone else's end of round attacks. The Hydra is pretty unhappy now.
Oh, 17.
13.
13 is a miss. 17's a hit though.
2 damage. I was at the wounded one that I wounded before.
Yes, you drop it. It is down. There are 4 heads left on this Hydra. And last attack is a 10. It's a miss. All right. Let's see if the Hydra sticks around.
Did you get a second attack, or was that your second attack?
I'll do my
good question.
second now.
Yeah, make your seconds, please. 17's a hit.
2d4 plus 4, 2. Boom. Stab.
5 points of damage wounds one of the heads. They are swaying back and forth. The 4 that have fallen are kind of dragging along the ground as the Hydra moves into a better position to attack you guys. It is pissed, and it passes its morale check and will continue to fight you. It thinks it can eat you all. Reginald goes at 13. Hydra goes at 21.
Can I use a crossbow with one hand? Can, right? Yeah, it's medium.
It takes both hands to load.
Can I still have my shield in defense even if I load it with 2 hands?
Oh, can you load a crossbow while holding a shield? Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's crossbow initiative? I'll use that for 8.
Oh, initiative.
Right.
I was just thinking about death.
13, 13, 14. All right. You guys all go before any NPCs.
Okay.
Autumn, make a thrust.
Let's go. 15?
15's a hit.
Nice.
7 points of damage brings down one of the heads. It's down to 3. 5 is a miss.
And
14 is a miss. Arrow stuck in the neck, but not actually enough to hurt it. Kel Reginald lashes out with the sword. A natural 7 is getting nowhere. The Hydra has 3 heads. There's 2 of you adjacent to it, so it's going to gang up on one of you. 2 heads going after Ginger, 1 going after Reginald. Reginald, 1 bites at Reginald for a 17. That is a hit. The teeth close over him for 6 points of damage, bringing him down. Arthur, you see your brother fall in front of you,
Big
partially
brother.
clasped in the Hydra's mouth. Ginger, 2 other heads come after you. A 15 and a 24.
Jesus.
24 is a hit.
Does it clear by 5?
I'm at ace 18.
Your AC is 18?
Yeah.
Oh god, 1 head, it criticals you, Ginger.
Okay.
The 15's not a hit, but the other one is a crit for 10 points of damage. Give me a saving throw versus death.
Alright, I'm down to 6 HP.
Oh god.
I know.
Where's my combat
That's fine.
tactics?
I want to check my number first. 13's my number.
Oh, that's a pass. Good job. But Reginald is down, so he loses his attacks this round. Anyone with multiple attacks gets their second ones now.
Yep. There we go. There we go. 22.
Crit.
2, 6, 1. There we go.
Oh, bringing it down. There are 2 heads left on this Hydra. I don't know if it's going to be able to stick around much longer. It is not used to prey that fights back like this.
Are the 2 heads injured?
Yes.
Okay.
Started with 8 heads, yeah?
Yep. It's down
Alright.
to 2, and they're both wounded.
All those 6 heads just dangling.
Okay. Did everyone make their end round attacks?
Yeah, my next next round.
Because I was out of throwing daggers.
Okay. Let's roll initiative. God.
Do I have time to? If I climb on my horse, can I get onto it and charge the Hydra?
Sure. Yeah, the Hydra's at the very edge of the dry ground. You could totally get on your horse and charge the Hydra.
Okay. I run to Vinny, hop on, and grab my lance.
Okay.
Alright, yep, and I drop my bow, pull out the sword, and I'm gonna charge the Hydra as well.
All right. Initiatives 11, 14, 15. Autumn, you're the only one that goes before the Hydra. Make your attack.
Alright, there it goes.
Oh, no good. The Hydra goes, and you're the only target in available range. So both heads come after you.
On 28.
God. A 16 and another 24.
24 is another
Another crit. The head chomps down. Oh god, on Autumn. You know, you're at what, 6 HP?
6 HP, yeah.
Max damage of this attack is 16. So technically it could kill you in one shot.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll it and roll 20 since it could kill you. I think it's more fun.
Okay.
8. Bringing
So
you down
these are
to
all,
-2. Oh yeah, and a saving throw versus death, please.
Yeah.
Which is a failure. Oh god. This is the real danger. Because its attack is 2 sizes larger than you. So it's likely just to rip you to shreds. Oh, poor Ginger. God. Where is it? Hydra bite piercing or slashing?
Piercing teeth.
I think it's piercing. Yeah. Okay. D10 for location. It bites one of your legs. Oh god.
Oh no.
Which one?
Your right leg.
It could be a one-armed fighter, but it's hard to be a one-legged fighter.
It rips your leg off.
Oh my gosh.
It literally rips your leg off. Has 12 above, but triple damage dice. I don't know about triple damage dice. That seems a little ridiculous. But your leg is destroyed, no move or attack, and severe bleeding. If you can't get bandaged immediately, you're gonna die. Like immediately. Severe bleeding causes a victim to lose 10 to 60% of their original hit points every combat round. An untrained character with has no chance to bind a torso, abdomen, or head with severe bleeding, but a successful use can... So since this is a leg, an untrained character can make an intelligence check to stop the bleeding, or to reduce it to major, which is 1 point per round. And then another check after that can reduce it to minor.
How much damage did I take again?
8.
8. I'm at -2.
Okay.
So if I don't bandage you this turn, you die.
Yes.
But if I bandage you this turn, I'll die too. Probably. And I have to bandage you again after this turn.
Technically, you might be able to beat her bleeding initiative on her turn.
On this turn.
I mean, for next round, yeah.
So, I don't know.
Can I even get to her if I ran to my horse already?
And she's not that far away. She's fairly near to the torch that's been dropped to the ground. That's sputtering right now. You might be able to make it. Not 100% chance. Maybe. What are you gonna do, Luther? Does Luther just stand there paralyzed and forgo his entire round?
I'm gonna attack this round.
All right.
Try to beat the initiative next round.
You charge in on your horse. Roll to hit.
What bonus do I get? +1 for mounted. +2
No,
for
you don't get a
charge?
bonus against the Hydra for being mounted because you're not bigger than it. But you can get a +2 for charge. Oh god! Saving throw versus death, not to trample Ginger in the process. I mean, she's gonna die already, so... Oh god, you run over Ginger's body, doing 1 point of damage to her unconscious person with the horse hooves. Did everyone make all of their attacks this round?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Arthur, go for it.
Yep, I had just drawn my sword and charging at the Hydra. So
2
let's
heads.
see here.
Oh, 13's a swing and a miss.
And here's the dagger. 10 miss.
Stab and a miss. You're a brave man for trying to stab a Hydra with a dagger. Let's roll initiative. Ginger, roll an unmodified d10 for when you bleed out. Oh god, the Hydra goes at 13 again.
So rolling to pit.
Oh yeah, you'd have to roll a natural 1 to tie her, and I'll allow you to do it on a tie. It's not going well. Autumn bleeds to death as Luther tries to get over to her and bind her wounds.
Was it a certain amount of damage, or is it just
10
bleed
to
to death?
60% of your... What's your regular HP?
My max HP, 28.
28?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll roll...
I thought it was 10 to 16 damage, not 10
10
to
to 60%.
If it's 10%, that's like...
Maybe, you're right, actually. So let's roll a d6. You take 50% of your max HP and damage this round. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ginger. You bleed to death. Arthur, make your attacks your first. Because I guess Patrick is getting to... Luther's getting to Ginger this round and seeing that it's too late.
Yeah.
You can make an attack at the end of the round if you want.
Can I flank this thing? Like move
No.
around its sides?
It's such a big creature and it's got so many heads that you can never really get to its flank.
Okay.
Well, it does only have 2 heads now.
That's
Yeah.
true, but there's only 2 of you, so 1 head will be on you no matter where you go.
All right. There we go. 23.
That's a crit against one of the remaining heads.
R2d8 plus 1 / 11.
Oh my god. You sever one of the heads, it flops to the ground, twitching as the strong muscles on the neck seal off the arteries.
So I ran over with my medical kit and I saw I couldn't save Ginger. Can I bandage kill Reginald?
Yes. Make me an int check.
I just need a 4.
Beautiful.
There you
You
go.
bandage Reginald. He is not going to die. The Hydra has
I get my dagger.
the Hydra has 1 head left, which is not good for the Hydra. It needs to make a morale check with some penalties.
And I think I get my dagger first before it does anything. Because they happen at the same time. Right. Because I have saber and dagger, so I use both attacks at once.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That doesn't matter.
Almost. All right. The 1 remaining head goes after Tyler. It passes its morale check with a 4.
That's the
morale.
morale check with 1 head left.
Yep. It is furious. It's never been the gall of these humanoids to eat it. What the hell? It goes for a bite on Arthur, which is another 24. Oh my god.
It's,
Is that a critical on you, Arthur?
no, I
No?
have 20 AC.
Okay. It bites you for 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
Can I climb up its back and stab it?
Sure, you can try. Yeah.
Because I have good climb walls.
Let's roll initiative.
I
my
get a
God.
second attack against him.
Okay, roll it.
Yeah.
There we go. 14.
Shy, just shy.
Yep.
Initiative.
Okay, so if I were to run up its back, what would happen? Like what?
I
what
would
this-
need you to make me some sort of climb check to climb up onto its back, and then I would give you back attack against its next.
like climb walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like a climb walls at -10. It's an odd surface to climb up.
Yeah, it's strange.
Okay. Ooh, even though it goes at 13, you guys both go first.
Okay.
Patrick,
I
give me a climb walls check at -10%.
Okay. I need a 60 or below.
God.
Oh my goodness.
You try to climb up it and just slip off the side, and he plopping in the water nearby it up to your chest. Arthur,
All right.
there's only one head.
Yeah.
Only need a 15.
Nope.
Go with the saber, with the dagger.
No. I pass though.
Okay. It's the Hydra's turn. Who does it want to go after? Arthur or Luther?
I'm not hurting.
50-50 for each of you. That is an Arthur. The head goes to chomp on you with an 18.
28.
Miss.
Get out.
Yep.
Woo.
GTFO Hydra.
Okay. Next round initiative.
Is it worth it to try and climb up its back again?
16. It goes
Probably
at
not.
16.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after failing to climb up its back, I give up on trying to do that. And can I get back attack on this head now since it's just attacked Arthur? Or
No, you'd have to move around to the front of it to actually get to its head. You can't attack it from the side of the creature. It's too big. Alright. Swing and a miss. Arthur?
No.
Oh god. And
And dagger? No.
No. Okay. The head switches targets to Luther.
well, I have 19 AC. So it's not that much worse.
Oh, off on the edge. Let's roll it over here. Oh, it's God, I gotta get... Natural 1. And passes the saving throw.
Oh.
But it tries to eat Arthur and instead just eats a bit of swamp right next to him.
How damaged does the head look?
Badly.
Okay, I have 2 regular daggers left that I can try to throw.
Arthur, do you get a second attack this round?
Yes.
Go for it.
There we go. 16.
There you go. That's a hit.
There we go. 5 damage.
You plunge it into the base of the neck. The head gives a quiver and a shake, and then collapses to the ground.
Is killing all heads kill the body?
Yes. There's not much left to it right now. The whole creature kind of heaves with breath for another minute or two. Actually, probably a few more minutes as it slowly dies without its heads. The body tries to drag it around in different directions, but there's nowhere to go. We're going to take a break. See you guys on the other side.